Welcome back to the 100 spin test. In today's episode, number 85, we continue our dive into the murky waters of roulette strategies, where promises of guaranteed wins often collapse faster than a Scooby-Doo villain's plans because of those meddling kids. Ever wondered if these so-called foolproof strategies can withstand the chaos of real-world distractions and cognitive biases? Well, you're in the right place. Let's see what happens. Today's test is from a November 4th, 2024 YouTube video by Roulette Riot called Quick Cash Machine. We'll be using the European wheel for this test. I can retest on the American wheel if there is interest, but in reality the difference is negligible. There are 28 winning numbers out of a possible 37, so there is a 76% likelihood of winning on each spin. The presence of the zero allows the casino to Scooby snack 2.7% of each bet in aggregate, so our expected loss is 16 units. The presenter moves his bet around. I can't be asked because the positions of the whacks don't matter statistically. The channel appears to be new, so I don't want to pick on its lack of originality too much, but the keyword abuse in the description is lame and dishonest. Dude probably copied others' keywords. It's dodgy as hell to make a claim that the video can help a player make a living playing, but the advice is for entertainment purposes. What is it really? I suspect that it's the latter. You aren't going to make a living with this strategy. It suffers from the mistake of excessive coverage, making whacks hard to recover from. For analysis and scaling, I've reduced the unit size to 1 simoleon from the original video's 5. Mr. Rockefeller may have an unlimited supply of fake money, but homie, don't play that. Place 3 units each on the third column and 1 unit each on the 4 to 8, 13 to 17, 22 to 26, and 31 to 35 corners. We will win 2 units if the ball lands on 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, and 36, and you lose your 7 units if the ball lands on 0, 1, 2, 10, 11, 19, 20, 28, and 29. As always, the animated graph below shows the progress of the strategy as misplayed and gives an idea of how volatile the bet is. There is also a table below showing the payouts and losses for this bet. A link to Jack Ace's bet analyzer that contains much more information for this bet can be found in the description.
Now let's speed things up and watch the progress. I'll be back at the end to summarize.
To be fair, this was exceptionally bad, but it was also statistically within the range of reasonable possibilities. I ran the routine statistical tests on the results. The average number of spins before we got a hit was 1.5 with a standard deviation of 1.0. That means it took a little less than 4 spins to get a win 65% of the time and a little less than 5 spins to get a win 95% of the time. There was one repeater, 18 repeated once. The hot numbers were 20 with 7 hits, and 10, and 12 with 5 hits each. The cold numbers were 14, and 23 with no hits each, and 3, 7, 8, 9, 21, 22, 25, and 27 with 1 hit each. We had one streak of 13 wins in a row, 1 of 7 wins, 2 of 5, 4 of 4, 3 of 3, and 4 streaks of 2 consecutive wins. There were 2 streaks of 4 losses in a row, 3 of 3 losses and 3 of 2. We were in profit for 10% of the test. Let's look at our rankings. We find Cash Machine at 79th out of 105 on raw winnings or losses, and 97th on percent increased or decreased. I don't think that further tests would rank it as poorly. You might want to retest this one on your own for results that run closer to the expected loss. I'm going to show the hit streak data for outside bets. There are 3 slides. Pause the video if you want to look at them in more detail. Eventually, they will appear as a tab in the spin data report. Keep in mind that casinos don't exist to make you rich. In fact, they exist to drain from your wallet whatever you allow them to take. Never take gambling advice at face value. Test any strategy that you plan to play on a free online game and read as many critiques about the strategy that you can find. A creator who won't tolerate questions or criticism is a bright red flag, and you aren't a hater for being cynical or by simply questioning their methodology. Some strategies only work for a limited time and the remainder don't work at all. Adjust your risk and loss tolerance accordingly and be cautious with regard to the advice that you accept.
Good luck until the next time.